Hey YouTube, what's good, y'all? Hey, it's me, Penny the Dollar FX, back at you with another weekly wrap up. So in today's video, as we get ready to close for the week, I simply wanted to come and show you all how we're looking in terms of our positions, our trades, and yeah, basically how the week is about to basically wrap up. So if you haven't done so, I would like to encourage, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you find value in the video upon completion of the video, please drop a comment, drop a like. That would be much greatly appreciated. So in today's video, what we're going to do, as you can see up here with the tabs that I have available right here, we're just going to look at our position sizes. We're going to look at the assets that we're currently in, and then yeah, see how we fare for the week. All right, so this is Bitcoin. All right, so we don't have an open position on Bitcoin as of yet, but we're still waiting for this opportunity to materialize right here. As you can see right here, if we start to break and start trading underneath this moving average, then and only then will we start to look for positions underneath it and start taking short positions on it. But as of right now, we don't have any valid positions set up right here, so we don't have anything kind of like any candlestick formation playing out. Nothing real significant to indicate that this is a position or a trade to get in at the moment. So we're not really focusing on Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and focus on some of the other assets. As you can see right here, this is the DXY. This is the dollar index. All right, so we're in a long position. We took our long position over here somewhere. I believe it was over here somewhere. And so as of right now, we started to get a little bit of crossing down motion. But the thing is we're still trading above the moving average, so we're still in that for a valid long setup. All right, so just as I've shared with you before, our 1% would be down here in the purple box, and that's kind of how that trade would look, how it would play out. All right, so that's the DXY, that's the dollar index. We look at US oil. Now, US oil, it's one of those that it did a lot of up and over on us. All right, so it faked me out. It hit down here. This right here was a dub. It hit our 3% right here. And so right now it's setting up for another short position. So if this candle right here closes underneath the moving average, this yellow line, then we could potentially take that for a short. As a matter of fact, it's already materialized for a short right now. I'm just simply not in it. All right, but as we would look at this, if we were to take this trade right now, all right, because it's Friday and the market is getting ready to close, I won't enter in a position on this at the moment. But if in fact we wanted to take this position, we would do so right here, and we would just set it up for a short. All right, so you get an idea of what I'm looking for. As you can see, this is a high. All right, we got two highs right here. I would cover that. That would be my 1%. And then we would draw this out to be our 3%. And that's how we would take that as a valid setup. But because it is Friday and because I didn't get in this trade, I'm not going to attempt to trade this right now. So I'll just let it continue to play out and do its thing. But that's how that would look if you wanted to take a short on it. Let's go ahead and continue to look at some of these other assets. Let's look at this. This is the Australian 200. As you can see, we're crushing that. That's about to hit our take profit. As a matter of fact, I might just close this early because it's already down here. It's down here in the gold. So again, you all, as I've said in some of my previous videos, if you really want to measure how much you've been up or how much you've earned, all you would do is come over here and you would start right here and you would just measure down to the position where you're currently at, down here to this dotted line where the price line is. And so that right there tells you how many ticks we're up. So we're sitting in that about 26.64. As you can see, that's a nice move. That's 36 bars down. All right, so this right here, it calculates everything. But yeah, I don't need to really say anymore. But that's how that's measured, all right? And so you add a lot size on that, a substantial lot size, or a nice little standard on top of that, and then you get a move like that, you're making some serious bread, y'all, all right? Let's continue to keep moving to the right and see what we got over here for the German 30. German 30, same thing. We was in it right here, last position that we got in, and as you can see, it just melted. As you can see right here, when we measure how far that dropped about, oh my God, that's a nice move, y'all. That's a very nice move. So, I mean, you could literally see, look at it. I mean, I don't have to make this up. The numbers do the talking, all right? I'm not trying to sell anybody on anything. Either you see the value in this or you don't. I mean, it's really that simple. So So I'm not, again, that's one of the reasons why I don't even show my account balance, because I'm not trying to show or prove anything. I'm really just trying to educate and inform. So you can see, I'm literally using this strategy and you can see what it's doing, okay? This is the Spain 35. As you can see, it did its thing, dropped down, got that entry right here after this candle right here started to close and form underneath the moving average, and then we just took that position and held it. All right, the only time we would have got out of this trade, the only time we would have abandoned this trade is if it started to close and start trading right back above the gold moving average. But since it didn't do that and it continued to keep falling down, you just continue to keep holding it till it hits your 3% take profit. And that's what it did over here. All right, so that's the Spain 35, France 40. Oh my God, look at this, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. Again, the France 40, we got in a short position right here on the last candle that started to form and drop underneath the moving average. As you can see, this is how these entries are. How these entries are taken. So somewhere in here, I got into this trade, and then I just started to sit. So if you start to measure that trade, let's try to measure that trade, and then you can see where you're up in that position too. So I'm just telling you right now, some people on average only get like 20 to 30 ticks, 20 to 30 pips. I mean, you can see, I mean, again, I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. You can let the numbers do the talking. I mean, this is evidence that what I'm showing you actually works. So either you see the value in it or you don't. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to convince anybody that there's value here. If you don't see the value, if you don't understand how much work I put into actually getting where I'm at right now in the market, getting to a point where I'm able to just come look at the market and look and identify setups like these and take entries, like I don't know what else to share with you. But again, listen, look at that position right there. This is the Japan 225. You look at that JP 225. We got in that position, and right now it's currently sitting at that position. So it's moved a nice little move for us. All right, so all these that I'm showing you, we're in some serious profit. Because what I do is I take the trades here in TradingView, and then I take them into my brokerage account off camera. But here's another one. This is the NAS 100. We took it based off the setup right here. We started formulating candles underneath the yellow moving average right here. And then we just kind of like just held it. Like we just started to sandbag it, and it just started to melt and fall down. So currently, if you measure that, I mean, that's a nice move, y'all. That's a very nice move. All right, so that's the NAS 100. S&P, this is the S&P 500. As you can see with the S&P 500, again, basic setup, started to materialize, started to form, and started to trade underneath the moving average. And then we literally just waited for the opportunity to just get in it and drop. And that's exactly what that did. So if you look right there, that's how that started to play out. That's how that started to materialize. That's a very, very nice move. So, again, if anyone is having difficulty understanding the strategy, if anyone wants me to further explain the strategy, yeah, feel free to hit me up. Feel free to message me. I'm literally offering this information for free at the moment, but I can tell you right now, yesterday's price ain't gonna be tomorrow's price for long. So take advantage of it while I'm giving it away for free. I mean, I literally have dropped free content about how I do this, how I identify trades, and how I identify my entries in the market, and how I identify my exits and my risk. But what I'm saying is, right now I'm doing this simply because I enjoy sharing the information, and I seriously think that the information can help people. But as I continue to do and live my life, I will tell you that, yeah, eventually I'm not gonna be giving this away for free because it's my time. But right now I'm saying, yeah, take advantage of this while you have my free undivided time, because right now I'm literally doing this with the intent of just trying to help people, right? With the intent of really just trying to spread information and education. But this right here is the, let's see what position is this. This is the, I got all these alerts, y'all. Let me close all these notifications. They all just populating over here and I can't see what asset I'm on. All right, so this is the UK 100. Again, this is what it is, right? It came down, it crushed our take profit. and that's where we at in the UK 100. And then gold, I'm waiting for gold to get up here, and then once it gets up here into the premium, I'm going to start looking for an opportunity for it to start trading underneath the gold moving average, and then only then will we actually take it for a short. But as of right now, I would stay away from it, wait for it to start falling back down once it gets up into the premium and start trading underneath the yellow moving average, and then I'll start looking for an opportunity to take it for a short. But again, look, this is what it is, man. You're looking at my trade history. You're looking at the trades that I've taken, and this is all, like I said, this is all based on the strategy that I'm sharing on my channel. Like, this is really the money glitch. I don't know what else to tell you. This is really the money hack. If you're tuned in on my channel, you're tuned in, you are part of that percentage of people who really are looking for an alternative or looking for a supplemental means to make additional income. Well, this is it. I'm telling you right now, this is it, simply because I've put in the work, I've put in the practice. I already know that it works. It works, and I'm showing you why it works. I'm showing you how it works. All right, so if you look here, this is a video that's basically a sequel, if you will, to the last video I made. If you look here, I started this account, resetted this account, starting with 10 grand, y'all, $10,000. All right, and so basically, if you're looking what I'm sharing with you, all right, we resetted the account balance for this paper trading account as of October 18th. All right, and then now, since then, it's been what, 11 days? All right, so since then, this is how much, or actually 9 days, I'm sorry. So it's been 9 days. So if you look, since then, we've basically earned a profit about $2,100. Now, to many of you, you're probably thinking like that's not enough. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Then you don't see the power in this thing, right? Either that, or you don't understand how this relates to when you start to compound your account and you start to use a larger lot size. So what I'm sharing with you, like I said in my previous video, I'm sharing with you a realistic, modest approach to day trading. This is really what I'm sharing with you. I'm sharing with you a realistic, modest approach to day trading, and sharing with you how do you compound the account based on using this same setup and strategy that I'm trying to practice and that I attempt to deploy over the market. All right, if you learn this strategy and you really master your risk management, you really master the art or the science behind limiting your losses, I promise you, this thing is a money glitch. This thing is a money hack. All right. So with that being said, I want to again thank everybody for all the love and support. It means a lot to me and the growth of my channel. But until next time, peace and love, y'all. This is Penny the Dollars Effects. I'm out. Y'all have a great weekend.